Beaver Pumper here. Just wanted to talk about my favorite sport, which is arm wrestling. I started arm wrestling when I was about 13 years old. Won in first place in my college in Kirkland Lake. And then I came second place in the Tri-Towns at 18 years old. Back then I was benching around 300 pounds, 320 at about 145 pounds. Been trapping since I was like 13 years old. And last week when I was trapping, one of these traps shut on my thumb. Excuse me. One of these traps shut on my thumb. And I was standing like this, with the trap was like this, set. And it was actually a bigger trap than this. This is a bit smaller. It was a 330 Connie Bear, brand new one. And it was caught on my thumb like this. And I was standing like this with, and these things are very strong traps. And it was on my thumb. So I looked at myself, how am I going to get out of this? And what got me out was the top roll. I got the spring like this, and I was able to shut one trap with one arm, and then I flipped it around and got to, but this is after about, it's almost 3 weeks now. And you can see the trap landed, I don't know if you can see that, the trap landed right here. And the bone was all swollen. I stopped trapping, and yeah, so it was bad. These springs here, like I said, they're strong, and this is one of the tools I started working out with for arm wrestling, because you can see the movement. Palm goes on there. Anyways, arm wrestling is the best sport, and what Devon Larratt is doing to one of the strongest men to ever walk the earth is just incredible. Like, he looks so much smaller, probably 100 pounds smaller than Eddie Brian Shaw. Almost 100 pounds lighter, maybe more. And then pretty well toying with him. It's mind-boggling. The size of Brian Shaw, 6'8" or something, and 6'7", and the size of his wrists, his arms, his chest, his legs. And Devon looks like a schoolboy beside him. And it's just incredible how the talent of a real arm wrestler. And Juji Mufu is the same thing. He's strong as hell, but he's not a real arm wrestler. All those guys that come out, they get bench pressed, so much weight, this and that. But arm wrestling is an art. It's like judo, like karate, like boxing. It's a sweet science. And once you get that through your head, you're going to see little old guys beat younger guys, or little school kids full of pimples with glasses beat the football players, because it's an art. Devon Larratt looks way smaller than a lot of the guys he pulls. The Korean guy looked way stronger, shorter, but way more compact and stronger. And Arden was just smarter on the table. So I just want to tell you guys, Devon Larratt, all you guys that arm wrestler, I can give a lot of names. There's so many good arm wrestlers out there, even locally here. There's a lot of good guys. The Donald Burns has been doing good around here. And a lot of other guys in the high hookers, Sudbury region. There's lots of good arm wrestlers too. Bad Brad Wade, and all around here. And when I was younger, Neville Beachy, all these guys, they were around arm wrestling. And I just arm wrestled my brother. I haven't been training, like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing some trapping. I haven't been training for arm wrestling. And I hurt my hand pretty bad, but I'm just telling you, the amount of work and effort it takes to be a good arm wrestler. Doesn't matter. Roofing helps your hands. Roofing, the ladders, climbing the ladders. That roofers are strong as shit. You got trappers too, opening traps all day. But these days, these are trap setters. My dad never used a trap setter. My brother either. I'm using them. I'm 62. So I'm just saying, I could open them with my bare hands, but it's hard. My brother when he used to have fist fights, he used to grab a guy by the neck and the hand wouldn't come off because he said Connie bears all day and skinning and stuff. It's like Neville Beach, he says, my old coach when I was training for the bottom 8. Hard work makes your hands strong. You can't get that through the gym. Just like table time. So, am I a good arm wrestler? No. Am I an okay arm wrestler? Yes. Do I brag? No. I got my ass kicked many times. But am I good for 62 years old? Yes, I am. Anyways, Devon Larratt, the king of arm wrestling in my heart. Probably his showmanship, the way he builds up the matches is just incredible. His family, his bond into arm wrestling since his grandmother arm wrestling with him when he was a kid. Just like my history in school, stuttered so bad, like I couldn't even talk. I stuttered so bad. Arm wrestling was simple. I was no good at sports, so I did that. And I did okay. First place out of the college. I surprised a lot of people. 18 years old. Anyways, have a great day. Just a little chat. We got the trap. We got the spring. It's time for a comeback. Balls up. Balls on the table. Flip the baby. It's extra wraps. There's no other puller like Canada's Devon Larratt. Balls up. Merry Christmas.